Hi guys, it's Drumfill again. Today I want to talk a little bit about equipment and specifically selecting cymbals. Cymbals are an unusual beast because with drums you can do all kinds of things to change their sound, changing heads, tuning, muffling, and different things that you can use to adjust what a drum sounds like. But with cymbals there's not a lot that you can do. There are some things, but not a lot that you can do. So you want to make sure when you're picking out a cymbal that you explore its capabilities and see how they fit in with the types of music that you want to use it for. I want to use this cymbal to talk about a few things. This is a Mongiello cymbal that is a flat. It's 20 inches and it's got 3 rivets in it. I first encountered this cymbal at the Chicago Drum Show, where I got to meet Mike Mongiello and see a lot of the things that he made. And this particular cymbal was interesting to me, partly because it didn't do the same things as other cymbals that I already had. I knew it would add a new voice to my set, and that's what I really liked about it. When I first encountered this cymbal in Chicago, I had with me a pair of one of my favorite models of sticks. It happens to be the Bill Stewart model from Zildjian. And I played the cymbal a little bit there and got a feel for it. When I bought the cymbal and I got it home, the first stick that I played it with was different. It was a little bit heavier model. And my first thought was, wow, that doesn't quite sound the same as I thought it did. But that's okay. It turns out that cymbals react differently to different sticks, and that's one of the reasons why if you watch videos online sampling a cymbal, it may sound very different when you bring it home. So here's a little bit of an example. Here's with the Bill Stewart stick and the first sounds that I got out of this cymbal. A flat ride is not terribly loud, but it is articulate. You get a lot of the sticking. And its wash or its ongoing sound that continues after you play it is at a lower pitch because it doesn't have the bell, it doesn't have the arch shape that carries that sound out. So, but you can hear the ticking of the stick on it quite a bit. When I got home and I played it with a heavier stick, it sounded a little different. With that stick, you're getting more of the darker undertones and a little bit of more of a trashy sound with the cymbal. As opposed to the brighter sounds you're getting out of it with the lighter weight stick. So it's not that either sound is wrong, but it's getting a feel for what your different implements can do on the cymbal. These are quiet enough, flats are quiet enough cymbals that often they don't do a whole lot with a brush, for example. You can do some things with it, but only at a very low volume. But if you've got a stick that's got a little bit of weight to it, a small tip, but then a little bit larger shank, you can really vary the sounds that you get out of the cymbal with the way that you turn the stick. So it's definitely worth trying things out. On a cymbal that has a bell, when you hit the edge of the cymbal at a 90-degree angle, which we don't recommend doing really hard, it's hard on your sticks, but you will activate the bell from the edge of the cymbal. This cymbal doesn't have a bell, being a flat, so it's going to react a little differently. It's giving you the undertones and activating the rivets a little bit. But it doesn't give you the more clear bell sound that you might get from a cymbal with a bell when you hit the edge. I did also discover a pleasant surprise. I have these Dragonfly mallets that are very lightweight but have a big soft head on them. And I didn't expect much sound out of the flat ride with mallets like these that are not very firm. But it activates a lot of the trashy undertones and almost gives a very gong-like sound. That's an expressive sound that I think is pretty creative. I can definitely use that in certain circumstances. So another thing that I've also found out is this is one part of a key bundle muffler from Canopus drums. There are 3 of these little rings of 3 keys on one bundle muffler set, but you can take them apart off the snap ring, and just putting that little bit on there adds some sizzle, a little high end on the sound of the cymbal. It activates a little more sizzle sound than the rivets by themselves. I'm liking that combination. So just wanted to encourage you 2 things. When you go to investigate cymbals at your local drum shop, or if you are going to a convention such as PASIC or NAMM or Music City Drum Show, Chicago Drum Show, any of these types of places where you will see exhibits that you can play on and try out, take a pair of your favorite sticks. Take a model that you know well, so that when you play the cymbal, it's going to give you a sound that's true to your touch, your hand, the sticks that you commonly use. Most of the places will have some sort of sample stick that you can use to try out their items. But if you don't know what that's going to be, and it could be a wildly different weight or feel or tip shape than the sticks you're used to. So I would definitely encourage you to take your own sticks, throw a pair in your backpack or pouch that you're going to carry along as you go through a drum show. Carry them into your drum shop. They're not going to mind. If you really want to get on their good side, go to the drum shop and buy a new pair of your favorite brand of sticks. You're going to want them anyway if they have a pair. Then you could use those to try out their cymbals as well. But that's the only way to really, truly get a feel for that cymbal and how it's going to work for you. It still won't sound exactly the same as it does at home or on the stage on your kit when you're in a different setting, a different acoustic environment, but it's the best you can do. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. And I hope you check out Mongiello Cymbals. He's done some really nice work. Love these no nuts cymbal sleeves and the Canopus mufflers. They're very interesting and make it easy to try different creative things with your cymbals.